Hello, my lovely bees. I missed you. I hope everybody is doing well. So let me just wish a happy birthday to the people born between May the 6th and the 10th to begin with. So happy birthday to you all. Your guardian angel's name is Aladiah. It's A-L-A-D-I-A-H. Le deuxième ange du cœur des anges chérubins. The second angel of the choir of the cherub angels takes care of harmonize and collect the energies of Uranus and Saturn in order and to make them and to let them descend on the material realities. This guardian angel represents the karmic forgiveness, not the overall forgiveness like the one of Haziel that we talked about, I believe, last week, but of the karmic forgiveness which concerns the current incarnation. So that the person can free themselves from the past of all difficulties or constraint, like a knowing constraint. So then everything can start over. Regeneration of the body, above all, healing the others and oneself. Concerning the bones, which are above all regented, I want to say, by Saturn. Then there is more regeneration, and with it, obviously, all the errors and faults of the past. Interesting. So basically, this guardian angels helps you with karmic forgiveness. If you're interested with the translation of the prayer so that you can communicate with your guardian angel or ask anything out of your guardian angel, please let me know. I will gladly translate it for you or send you a translation. You can do that at onwithlouise@gmail.com. Again, happy birthday to you all. Now, let's see. Tonight, I would like to just let the card speak. Before I start, the tea message, you know what, I'm going to take a sip before I start, is forgive. Interesting. Oh my God, every time. I just cannot believe this. We were talking about karmic forgiveness. And tonight's tea message is forgiveness is an act of consciousness. Again, this is a word I have the hardest time to pronounce. So let's see if that's going to be useful in tonight's guidance. So before I find what the cards want us to focus on, let's find out which divine energy is with us tonight, s'il vous plaît, les anges. Liquide. What's with us tonight, s'il vous plaît? I also put a little background chime sounds to cover whatever may be coming from outside. Well, we have too many people. Not that we don't want to have too many people, but one energy, so I'm just a mere human being. Okay. Who is with us? Oh! Goddess Gaia, who likes to stop by a lot. Thank you, Mother Gaia, for being here with us tonight. She talks about Mother Nature, the provider, and the elements. So this message could be for focusing on a lot of things, but again, we are back with a provider, which also could be, you know, the earth itself, our mother, who always is providing for us, who always takes care of us. We have a tattoo over here on the shoulder Looks like a snake. So is it that you are going to be able to slither yourself to a situation, or that you have a toxic energy in your situation? But that you still have the protection of the goddess of Mother Mary. Look at how you have the sun above her head. So that does talk about greatness. Anyways, that's the terms that wants to come to mind. You know, when we pull the sun in the tarot cards, it's always a sign that everything is going to go well anyways. Okay, let's see. The energies, s'il vous plaît. Les anges liquides. What other energy on top of beautiful Goddess Gaia do we have with us? I need a statue, a Mother Earth statue. I'd love to have that. Where would I put it though, huh? Okay, so we have a lot here that I wanted to... we have the adjacent possibilities that just turned over. It could have been a mistake or not, but there is no mistake, so if I noticed it, the adjacent possibility just makes me think of the elements too, like in that we had that toxicity here, and also the blessing. Just it really seems that we're going to be encompassing many things, and that you have different options. I love that Raphael also decided to fall with us with a green energy. I've been thinking of this archangel a lot lately. He's one of those that I pray to also before every guidance. I need your help, Archangel Raphael, s'il te plaît. You know, and everybody who's dealing with health issues right now. So it's great that he's with us. He's also helping us. He's a green one, the heart chakra, which relates to breathing and allergies and the lungs problems, the blood pressure, the immune system. I'm having a ginger tea, by the way, so you know, really helping. When everything is well with the heart chakra, we have harmony, trust, lovingness. We are gentle with ourselves and with others. We're able to give, hence able to receive without having to give. We're flexible, open to new people, new ideas, growth. So really it is important to take care of our heart chakra. This should help us develop a lot of good things. And again, the woman holding the heart. So she come out, this energy came out a lot. I mean, previously, that this is not the first time we are seeing this card. I mean, there is over 40 cards in this deck because this number is 44. And we tend to see the same energies. So, obviously, there is something as a hive that we need to hear. Maybe this means that we are going to grow as a beautiful hive that we already are. Because look at that heart. You know, the more love we spread out there, the more love we send out, the more love is going to come. So I'm excited about that. Let's see. I want to keep an... Where am I going to put the woman holding the heart? Over here. Okay, so I'm going to use the number 29 as the consultant. So as you, basically. But if you are a man, just think of it as, you know, as you as well. If there is going to be a man card coming out, just think of it as the opposite sex. Just applies the story to, you know, your environment, your energies. If it doesn't resonate in any way, it's fine. Maybe there is no message for you this time. Just know that if this is the first time you are somehow stepping into one of my videos, then welcome. The messages I take with the cards are intended to be timeless and to be heard when you need to hear it. So there is no coincidence. If you stopped by, there may be a message for you or for somebody that you will share it with. I may need to hear it. Apologies. Sip time. Okay. S'il vous plaît, les anges, let's see. Who is this message going to be for tonight? Oh, we have the coffin, so the end of a situation. The end of a situation obviously means the beginning of something new, so this is not a bad thing. The cards want to talk. We have an anchor, so somebody is stuck in a situation. Goodness gracious. Can I just get a kind shuffle and not so many energies here? Just precise messages, s'il vous plaît. A bear. Okay, let's see. We are going to pick 4 cards just to get an overall situation message around you and see. And we'll decide from there. Look at how the cards are just jumping everywhere. At the bottom of the deck, we have a man. And I will have you notice that this is a man that would be facing her if it was part of the situation. So obviously there is another sex person, part of your unmet. You know, he wanted to be noted. So let's see. What jumped? The clouds with the sun on top of it. Here we go. Okay, so what do we have? The clouds, but apologies. We'll see that the sun is going to face the rest. So there has been some difficult situations, some doubts. Very nice. Okay. So you are looking at all of this and you are looking at truly beautiful things. There has been darkness, and by darkness I mean, you know, maybe low emotions, or you were feeling low, or arguments, or doubts, or hidden things. But the light is facing towards you, and look at how the birds are flying too. So there is communication. The sun is like poking and like, you know, pushing the clouds away. But I like how the light is facing the rest of the reading. We have the heart, we have a fish talking about money, and we have a union or a contract, and we have you looking at all of that. So you are definitely looking at beautiful things. The thing that's funny is there was the elements with the Goddess Gaia card, and we're pretty much touching everything that, except health, aside from health. We are looking at all the things that people worry about. Love seems to be something that you are concerned yourself about, and money. So this seems to be like in the top 2 of what most people are concerned about. So if today you are concerned about, if today you have been in a situation where suddenly you see the light at the end of the tunnel, just know that you do have love coming to you, and look at how this is not just love. You do have the 2 swans. Swans, I do believe, are meant to be like penguins, like those. They have those soulmate stories, I believe, in with the swans. So is this that this is what you are focusing on, or is it that this thing that's coming to you soon? But those are all very positive and exciting cards. There is the evidence of, okay, so the ring is next to, is between you and the money related card. So is it that you may have a new contract, or you started a new job? Is it that you are going to meet a new person in the work environment? Is this that this contract is what took you out of the doubt, the situation that put you into this anguish before? So I'm not sure exactly where to go from this. So maybe we are going to start. I'm getting a little hot, so let's see if I can remove my sweater without missing the mic. What could we find out about? What could we? Let's start about this love situation. Let's start with this love situation here. How about we pick a romance angel card or 2, and find out about this love situation here. How about that? See how that's, because this seems like to be quite the general reading and affecting anybody who could listen, really. I mean, the clue is definitely on you who just had a difficult situation, you know, something that gave you worry or concern. But again, I guess we all a lot of us do overthink situation, or, but I mean, it is very recent. Okay, so let's see. Let's see, how about, so what about this love situation here? We have some passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And then, so, obviously, if you had any doubt about this love, this really is, the guides want to tell you to free yourself. Allow yourself a little passion. If you've been, not allowing yourself to go, this is reminding you to, okay, be free, express yourself, allow yourself to be caring and affectionate. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This is good things. Very nice. Okay, what else? Forgiving and learning. And we had the forgiveness here and in the message, and the forgiveness as the guardian angel tonight. So definitely something about forgiveness here. And as you forgive, you learn. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So I love this because this is true for many, 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 many things. Releasing the past is probably one of the most difficult things to do. Forgiving is also one of the most difficult things to do. That goes very well with the past. Forgiving, letting go of any previous relationship, whether it's you being hurt in a work environment, or being hurt in your family, or being hurt in a love relationship. These tend to be what makes us who we are. We learn from it. This is what the card does tell us. But a lot of us will tend to close the walls and not be, you know, like this woman holding the heart, and it looks like she's wanting to offer it, but she does have some kind of sadness here. So releasing and healing, those are very important keyword. You experience more love in the present moment. Remembering the present is now. Remembering that we cannot change the past. So since we cannot change it, the only thing we can do about it is learn from it, so that we don't do the same mistakes. But so also we remember that loving is good when we love and when we feel love. But we feel love when we love anyway. We want to get to that anyways. We feel good. And when we feel good and we are happy, we make people around us happy. When we don't allow this to come in, we don't experience love in the present moments. Okay, so I hope that makes sense here. Just because I know that, I mean, look at this guy here. He looks like he's got this person that's like begging him, you know, and he's got his hand like on her head, and she's begging for forgiveness, but he's got all these other souls, all these beautiful souls here back there that seems to be tormenting him. So there is just sadness that stays, and we don't want that. We want you to allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. We want you to sing with joy. So how do you let go? Let's see. Let's get a little let go oracle card here. What is it that you may have to let go? Obviously this relates to love, but maybe we'll get a s'il vous plaît, maybe we'll get a let go card that may give you another clue as to what it is that's too many. S'il vous plaît, that you may need to let go. We have, you will climb that mountain, and then the next, which will bring great joy. So, I mean, that's just good for anyone. Maybe we have to figure out ourselves what it is that we have to let go. If you have a problem, you have an opportunity. So let go of all blame. That's nice. This is maybe telling you to look at things with a different perspective. Stop looking at a problem and changing it into an opportunity already forces you or allows you, see how I'm changing the word from something that's difficult to another opportunity. Looking at a problem as an opportunity allows you to look at things differently and then to think differently. And I like how it says, so let go of the blame, because this could show that you think that you are in that need to release the past, or that you cannot allow yourself to sing with joy and to experience more love in your present moment because you blame yourself for something. So the forgiveness here to me is really forgive yourself, because you made mistakes. They are in the past. There are nothing you can do about it. I'm so sorry I said there are. There is nothing you can do about it. But you can do some, you cannot change the past, but you can appreciate the present. You can appreciate what every day is giving to you. I have said that before, but I will say again, when you first wake up in the morning, it is really thing and helpful to say thank you, I am, I receive. So you thank the universe, you are grateful that you are alive, and you are starting your day with appreciating to receive the gifts the universe has to give you every day, because every day the universe is giving you gifts. That I have no doubt of. Okay, so those are little details on the love thing here. So you are looking at this possible relationship here, and there is obviously a lot of beautiful things to come out of that. Now, what about this money situation we're looking at here? What could we pick to get more information relating to this money? You know what? I'm picking this, and I have no idea if I'm going to be able to understand it. I find it to be a very difficult oracle, even though the pictures are very, you know, there's keywords and stuff. But let's see if we can get detail about this abundance coming here, because there is obviously a contract. Okay, so two things here: the ring being next to you, and that show a obvious connection, contract, union that could bring more money, some contract in the work, or some union that's obviously going to allow you to develop some work. And it's like this is all connected, okay? Like your love and your funds and your work, it's like there is a very strong connection here. Now let's see if I can get something out of this oracle, s'il vous plaît, les anges. Make it, it's please, oh, that one wanted to jump already. Science. We have a lot of signs on these cards here. We have astronomy, alchemy, we have philosophy, we have a pentagram, we have planet signs, we have what looks like to be either Arabic or Hebrew type language. We have Sator, Aripo, Tenet, Opéra, Rotas, whatever that may mean. Le laboureur à sa chaux ou en son champ dirige les travaux. Le laboureur à sa chaux. It says basically that the person who works the earth, and we have Goddess Gaia. So the person who works, basically works the field, has the tool to work the field, or in the field overview the work that needs to be done. And look at how we have some kind of star here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 pointed stars, again showing all the elements. Makes me think of the whole year, because we have like the witch calendar, with the 8 holidays. That would be showing like, fall, winter, spring and summer, with all the hot celebrations. We have some math here. So this does show me all the elements too. Also like pushing me to think that there is really a combination between this connection between work and your love life. How this union seems to be quite important here. At the bottom of the deck, we have fusion again. So there is some obvious contract or union that's happening here, marriage, but it really feels like there is that love at the end. Is work connecting to love, or work connecting to love, or love connecting to work. Papyrus. That makes me think of a contract also, but a possible trip. We have the boat on the river. I'm thinking the Nile, because there is, this is very Egyptian looking. So let's see. We have the number 50, if that's going to speak to anyone. Let's see if Papyrus will say something. Papyrus. This is the number 50. Okay, so writing, paper, book, affairs, business, trade, evolution. Okay, so with the trip is not just that, but there is also growth, which seems to be in the work. And again, we have that paper, that contract coming. So there is some definite evolution, which is going to create some kind of financial abundance here. How about another one, s'il vous plaît? This is fascinating. I'm lost in the story, but also fascinated here, because this feels like it could get to anyone. Alpha. Number 1 talks about a beginning. Obviously talks about new things. We also have, look at how we have this star again and the 2 circles. So again talks about fusion, equity, but also Raphael, the health sign. We have the yin and the yang again, connection. Okay, so there is, it's like it's repeating itself. And elevation, which goes back with that one. That was also the key word in that. So obvious. And look at that success at the bottom of the deck. I just got such excitement looking at this card. If you allow yourself, if you allow your heart to sing with joy, if you allow yourself to forgive and grow, it looks like awesome things are coming here. Beautiful, beautiful things. The union and this all seems to be together. I mean, I could try and get something else. on this ring here. Okay, you know what? How about, okay, so all I was looking on this abundance here. Obviously, this abundance is about work and communion. And when I say communion, I mean fusion. Like this card with like that. Was it in here? There was that fusion at the bottom of the card, and wisdom is behind. Alpha. There is also here, with this card, I'm feeling it's equity, équité. Équité means fairness. But we have the sign of the Libra, and we have the yin and the yang, which talk about two opposites attracting each other, you know, dark and shadow and light, and black and white, and night and day, and but also complete fusion and understanding and fairness. And you have the sign of the Libra over here, which talk about possible karmic justice. We have the star talking about hope again. We have the health. We have everything, you know, getting better. With that elevation, I like how it's elevation. You have the S at the you know, where I would expect to see north. So maybe that will mean something to you. To me, it makes me think that you have to start looking the opposite way of how you've been looking at things, and see how you have that card that I was talking about, looking at the, not looking at turning your problem into an opportunity. This makes me feel of this here, right? Like a redundant, like a repetition. You know, obviously, when you have a map, you are looking north, you know, to find your way. You know, you're putting your mouse and you're trying to find north to find your way, right? Here, the oracle card tells you to look at south. So invert the way you've been looking at things. I am very, 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 I get excitement out of this. And if you follow this guidance, you are going toward healing, growth, elevation, abundance, amazing fun time. Like this looks like brain, the constant work and growing. And but I mean by growing, like building things and thinking. And this is quite something. This sign right here, I'm looking at this sign here. I want to make sure what this is. This looks like Mercury. Funny because we're finishing. But Mercury is more like a female sign with like the Taurus thing on the top. So I am not sure exactly what this is. We have the female sign. This is, I recognize this sign. This is almost looking like a Capricorn or Jupiter. The moon. Okay, these are obviously like possible planet signs then. We have the moon or the sun. I remember this is one of those. I wish I knew what that said. Vitriol, antimonium. All kinds of alphabets. So this really talks about, to me, this talks about definite communication between all kinds of cultures here. But excitement and developing and growing. But in the sense of, when I say growing, I'm talking about building something. This is a really cool project, maybe connected with Egyptian, you know, people, obviously, because of all these signs and you know, we got the pyramid, we got the language, the Nile, the papyrus. I don't know if that's said in English the same. Okay, and I love the healing. So really cool. really cool stuff here. Okay, so again, let me try and find out more on this. I used only oracle cards tonight on this union here. We would like to find out if the union is business related or love related, but I have the feeling that this is all interconnected because we've had only interconnection over here. Let's see, I'm going to use the Fin de Siècle Kipper deck tonight for more details on this ring here. What, s'il vous plaît, les anges, les guides, what is this ring? What is this ring about, s'il vous plaît? Okay, so we had the poverty card that came out. Is this to get you out of your poverty? A mature man getting out of their poverty. Whoopsie. An official person with a number 22. So is it that somebody is finally going to become your official person? S'il vous plaît. Look at this mature man, by the way, how he has the globe next to him too, and the light, like with the idea finally coming to him. Expectations. Oopsie. And marriage. Okay, so and look at the pile of cards. Okay, there is many cards, and obviously there is only one marriage card. So this union is definitely talking about love, a connection. If you, and that will take you out of this poverty here, because union makes strength. L'union fait la force. So it looks like we obviously have a younger woman looking at the window with hope for this mature man over here. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I want to see, oh, and we have the house at the bottom of the deck. I want to show you in Great Fortune, Gift, Courthouse, Pathway, that I am pretty sure there is some kind of contract card in this deck. Emprisonnement, we got message, see, journey, courtship, change, stolen labor. Oh, we have two official persons. Oh no, that's the guy that fell out. Mature woman, occupation, child, coffin, unexpected income. Okay, so that could have been some kind of official contract. I mean, distant horizon and bad health. Okay, so that is it looks like marriage. Let me just get another. I wanted to make sure there was no actual. I thought there was an actual like work contract, so I'm going to use, which one is it that I have? I have this is confirming the union over here, but what I would like to confirm is, and my guides are probably laughing at me because they're telling me, girl, we already told you this is a marriage, but regardless, I want to make sure that this ring, which obviously talked about opportunity, I mean we know that this wedding, this union is going to save you from the poverty, but I still want to know if this marriage is not a picture of a contract. I have a deck which shows, which one is it? It shows business contract and marriage, you know, because I want to find out if there is a difference. Maybe Delphine Allard will, maybe her oracle will allow us to find out for sure. S'il vous plaît, les anges. I want to know if this... Okay, we have success that fell out. Success, victory, logic, passion, challenge, cerebral. So I like that because we had that brain stuff going here. That looks like a challenge too, but excitement in the finance, in the work development. S'il vous plaît, I want to make sure. Strategy, okay. I want to make sure. Analyze. S'il vous plaît, I would like to make sure this is about love. Whether it's about love, there is a separation somewhere, by the way. So, okay, they won't let me. This is about letting go. This is a 3 months time period. And it's funny because this is showing Halloween. And this is not in 3 months. But there is the important word here is let go. Okay, so just give it to the universe and let go. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? A sacrifice. This is not telling me. This doesn't want to tell me. Judgment, justice, conclusion. This doesn't want to tell me. So it looks like this is going to be a love thing. Okay, maybe the oracle we're going to get will let us know, because obviously I have to get a Beltane oracle. We're getting close to summer, which means I'm going to have to use my summer oracle very soon. And maybe we'll get some charms here. Okay, get back in here, s'il te plaît. Okay, let's get a Beltane oracle, just an extra message, s'il vous plaît, les anges. That was an interesting reading, and I have no idea how I'm going to, what title I'm going to use here. Let go to allow yourself success and happiness. Oopsie, that was, oh, look at that indulgence energies that came in one of the previous readings as well. Number 19, maybe May 19. You are worth every desire, every dream. Demand what is yours. Demand what you need. That takes me back to gratitude, obviously. But we were talking about forgiveness at the beginning of the guidance. And the reading is closing on telling you you are worth every desire, every dream. And I want you to hear it and know it and love it. Because every one of us is worth of it, even if we blame ourselves for some things or for some stuff we've done in the past. If the world has forgiven you, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. You have to forgive yourself to allow the world to forgive you. And you have to forgive yourself. You need to forgive yourself. And ask your guides to see how to forgive yourself, because they are there to help you. This is quite a nice reading. I'm going to put that here. Oh, and we have the goat at the bottom again, which is a synonym of still being careful for jealousy and people around you. There is some people who love you, but there is some people who may be jealous. And it's funny, I always was surprised. I was always surprised when I heard that in some guidance I would listen to. Why would anyone be jealous? But sadly, even if you're poor, even if you have nothing, you'll have someone. Even if you feel like you have nothing, there will be someone. There was a motorcycle driving by. Sound of something being loud, something being in your face. Some sign that you will not miss. Pay attention to it. S'il vous plaît, s'il te plaît, please. Okay, I'm going to move that far from the mic and hopefully not make too much noise. Let's see what charms we have. Can we see them here? What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? A pretty bead with flowers, and this makes me think of some type of ocean with plants in it, water, hope, also night. I don't know if you can see it. We have a pumpkin, and let me remind you what we picked. So that's just confirming this card. We have a flower and a rose reminding me of Mother Mary and the wedding we were talking about. We have a beautiful nest here. That makes me think of the home, the family, the abundance as well, you know, making a nest for your finances, saving, those of you who need to. We have, you know what this is? This is a garden hat. I thought it was, you know, I was thinking of a meal, but there, you know, I was picturing a party, and so maybe for you there is going to be an outside picnic barbecue, but this is a hat with gardening tools, and there was something about the fields. There was something about the fields in one of the cards. Bring choice. There was something about the fields. Oh, in the card, the laborer working its fields. So that takes me back to that as well. And the luck with the dice. We have a bee. So this is definitely to one of you, my little bees. Talking about spring and summer as well, okay? And we have a tea. So that may talk to someone as well. That could be, you know, the start of your name, tea time, tomorrow, Tuesday, Thursday, you know, whatever, Theodore, Tanya. I want to have a sip of tea. This is always a challenge to me to do this kind of readings, especially as a hive may tend to get bigger. We'll get bigger because we're just sending out the love, and that's always attracting more people with us. This is all energies from what I'm seeing here too, of the now. Like this is 3 months, but also autumn. So this is really what's between now and the end of summer. Especially we have the bee, we have the gardening, we have the outside, we have the flower, we have the pumpkin, we have the nest, you know, with the little eggs in it. So this is all with, you know, for the next 3 months. A lot of stuff happening, a lot of beautiful energies, or success. Maybe this is, you know, for also all the graduation, so graduation time and success. For people around you and in your family, I'm very excited about all these notions of fusions and contract and beautiful energies. So on that, we'll get a Mother Mary message, s'il vous plaît, Maman Marie, and let's see what she has to tell us, s'il vous plaît, Maman Marie. Whoa, lots of things, lots of love. Ah, Our Lady of Love fell out. Pray to Our Lady of Love for the release of hate and fear within yourself and within our world. Such prayer unleashes her beautiful will. Pray, that is your role. Act on what comes to you through the heart in prayer. Act on what comes to you through the heart in prayer. For some of you, it may be difficult to pray. Not everybody prays. Not everybody, even though this is liberating. When in doubt, praying, meditating, it's two different words, but you'll get the same results. When we pray, when we meditate, when we focus on the act of demanding help from the universe, we hear things, we feel things, we allow our heart and soul to sing in joy. When we do that, our Mother Mary tell us to act on what comes through, what we feel in our heart. All these beautiful things we'll feel during the prayer. Allow yourself to act on it. There is no limit to the love that can flow through you. None. There is no limit to hate. There is no limit to love. Love is greater than hate. Keep on loving someone who hates you. You will see that eventually they will start to love you as well. That's the hardest thing. I'm not Jesus, so I don't know that I can do that. But I can always just give you the message. You will never be depleted by it, only expanded. Actively conspire with her so that all hearts may know peace. And I will ask Mother Mary to help me with that too, so that my heart may know peace as well. Since you need some healing, how about a healing angel card? That was I liked where the guidance took us. It was very nice. Merci les anges, les guides here, really. 2 cards. Love. The heart of love is a heart of creation. All is possible through love. All is worthwhile for love. May all you think and feel reflect love's eternal truth. That's just a double take on the Mother Mary card here. And clarity. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe in the blue of the sky. Feel a gentle breeze flow through you. There is peace. There is clarity. A magical healing has just taken place. A gift from your guardian angel. I feel like we had that before. Precious gift again at the bottom of the deck. Friendship, family, and love are precious gifts. Do not lose sight of what is most important. They are the one giving you love. Give it back. Before I give a gratitude message, just because those are fun, like little recipes. The deck is called Spells, but I found that we've had some fun recipes the past couple of times I used it. And it feels like, hey, we can get a little recipe. And I am grateful for the fact that I didn't have much problems talking tonight. So thank you, Jesus and Mary and my guides and medicine. We have magic windows. Mix together 2 cups of water, half a cup of vinegar, and 20 drops of sage essential oil in a spray bottle. Use this mixture to clean windows and shield your home from malicious intent. And I feel like this will also keep some bugs away. If you want to take the recipe, I hope you can see it. You can take a screenshot. I really can't tell if it's showing or not here. And the second one is words of protection. While carefully standing on a stepladder or stool, write the following on the top of your front door. Ooh. No darkness or malicious intent shall enter here. Okay, so I will hit this message because we had the code here talking about people who may have malicious intent. So for those of you who want to take the time to do it, here is the words to write on top of your door here. That won't hurt to do that either. And obviously be careful on that ladder, okay? Then a gratitude message, s'il vous plaît. I don't want to leave this. I was having a good time here. Okay, we have acknowledge understanding. Say thank you instead of saying I'm sorry, which takes you back to seeing the problem with the opportunity here. And also tells you another thing. Act in order to say thank you rather than having to say that you're sorry. Just every time if you take if you think for a second before you answer your email, before you respond to someone, you know, how could I turn this around so there will be a thank you rather than a I am sorry. And at the bottom we have changed the narrative. let's just say that. Change the narrative, reframe a negative thought into something positive. Well, I had a wonderful time. I hope you did too. I hope to see you again soon. I wish you a beautiful end of the week, rest of your week. Again, happy birthday to the people born between the 6th and the 10th of this month. And God bless. All the best to you all. Bye-bye.